Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Tom Stewart here. I'm with Auguste, and we're going to be talking to you today about the ISSA convention and a presentation that Olu is going to be doing there, and just all the reasons why you want to plug in and be part of this. Olu, how are you, ma'am?
I'm feeling good, feeling great. 10 out of 10. Happy to be on
10.
again.
You ever see the movie Spinal Tap?
No, what's that?
It's I don't know. It's a parody of a rock band, and they had an amp that went to 11. That was so loud that it wouldn't go up to 10. It actually had an 11 on it. So,
Yeah,
your 11 out of 10 is
11 out of
next
10.
level.
Tomcat always dropping bombs on me. I'm going to use that.
Yeah,
11 out of
yeah,
10.
you can have royalty free use of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, um, tell us a little bit about your business.
So we are obviously cleaning company. We're predominantly residential. However, there's been a big shift this year where we started getting heavy into the construction. Is that my hat?
It looks like it's my hat, doesn't it?
where'd you Where'd you get my company hat from?
I don't know. Somebody left this at my house.
Okay. You know what? I was looking for my dark navy blue one because we went to royal blue, but I'm like, I ordered a few just to test it out because I like the navy blue. Now I know where where it is. Tomcat has it.
It fits me. I look good, don't I?
You look great. You look great. You see, now you have to send me some swag. All right. I'm gonna send you some. You send me some.
I can hook you up. Swag we got.
I like it.
I'll see you in Vegas. You bring an extra bag.
I was not expecting the hat to come out. So yeah, we've shifted a lot. Not shifted, but we've added on a lot with the commercial aspect of our business. And it was kind of a hard decision because my first commercial job, first commercial account, it was $50,000 a year when we first started. And for a new company, that was huge. I mean, for any company, a $50,000 a year contract is a good size. And we lost it, and that terrified me because we had to let people go, and it just hit the revenue so much. And I said, never again will I allow a job to take up so much. And we actually we lost one of our commercial clients a couple of weeks ago, which was $100,000 commercial client a year. And it's like, all right, well, we drive on. But anyways, yeah, a little bit more commercial these days, but predominantly residential. And we've been open since 2015.
And you're in New Hampshire?
We're in New Hampshire, and we service Massachusetts as well. Actually, technically now we service Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Bree, New York. She didn't hear me. And New York as well. We just got a very large contract for a grocery chain, and they want us to bid all of their contracts for the North America. So we have those areas. We're going to lock in on some of the other areas once we kind of figure out the logistical aspects of that.
Wow. Okay. So it's a lot of big things happening. I had no idea that you all were spreading out your geographic footprint like that.
You know what? It's an opportunity that came to us, and the entire time, my wife Brielle and I, we went to quote it, and the entire time I said, "Are we making a bad decision in terms of spreading out the way we are?" One, also not keeping the main thing, because I don't want things to get diluted. But then we started looking at it differently, and the entire time as well, we're like, all right, at least it gives us an idea of what we don't want if we don't take that contract. But we shift the way we were thinking about it, and instead of saying should we do it, we started asking ourselves how can we do it without us necessarily needing to be the ones that do it. So obviously there's contractors involved, other companies, things of that nature that are servicing it. But when we look at these accounts compared to our regular accounts, the profit's still the same. I mean, the gross margin coming into the company is still the same as if we had employees servicing it.
Are you thinking about backfilling now with other services, other accounts in these areas now that you've got a foothold?
That's the question. That's the question. What I don't want to do is I don't want to spread too thin. I like the fact that we were able to get these. There's still so much in this area. Even when we, even after we quoted them, after we spoke to contractors, after we sent out the contract to them, we were still like thinking, does this? Because there's so much in our area that we haven't capitalized on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah. Strategically, there's a lot there to unpack, a lot there to consider,
for sure.
but you know, successful, CEOs are prone to action and, being opportunistic when opportunity knocks, seeing that and taking action and taking it. Um, and I'm sure this is a reversible decision as well. You're going to learn a ton by this, and you might wind up, changing the direction of your business in a very positive way. And if you learn some things that, it's not a great fit in some ways, you
Mhm.
can, it's not like landing an airplane. You'll have an opportunity to unwind this and do, correct,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, absolutely. Not Sophie's choice.
So we're going to be in Las Vegas here in November.
Yes. That's coming. That's
Vegas,
right around the
baby.
corner. That's right around the corner.
Like a month. What is today? Today's the 8th,
Is it the 13th it starts or the 10th?
the 10th, the
The
10th,
10th. Okay, the
actually.
10th.
So it means we'll be showing up there the 9th, and tomorrow is the 9th of
Yeah.
October. So it's like a
So
month out.
1 month. 1 month. Nice.
So, I know a lot of people here seeing this have been to the ISSA show before, and it's been in Vegas the last couple of years, few years maybe. It's been at Mandalay Bay the last couple of years, and it's a really awesome venue. And the exhibits, the speakers. Let's see, how do I make my way around here? Education sessions. What day are you speaking, Olu?
I think it's the 13th, and that's why I have the 13th stuck in my head. I should have probably looked at my schedule before I jumped on here, but I believe it's the 13th.
Hmm.
Let me
We changed this up. Oh, here we go.
now, if you guys haven't been to ISSA, if you're thinking about it, and even if you've been, this is something you don't want to miss out on. The education aspect is amazing. We took our team here last year, actually. We flew out, it was 5 of us. We flew out, and by the way, if you take your team here, the energy you get while being there with your team, them seeing that, hey, we're not just a small cleaning local company and hole in the wall state, we're we're part of a bigger industry. There's other people like us that are doing these things and professionally as well. We had our team go down there. They came back with so many ideas that they were able to execute on. We had a great time. We worked hard, played hard as well. We went out to some great restaurants with the team, and it was something that they've never experienced from a company that they worked with before. So being a cleaning company and being able to do that and really kind of getting the people that were already bought in to see how the vision is developing, to see where we want to go, that was phenomenal. But if you're running a solo shop right now, come for the education, but remember, it's not what you hear, it's the who's that you meet. Because meeting people, I mean, I would say all of my friends are in the industry. All the friends that I've met have been connected through ISSA one way or another. And being able to reach out to those people and call and say, "Hey, I want to bounce this idea off of you," and it's almost like you have a board at your service because somebody's already done it, somebody's struggling with it, and being able to give back as well. So if you're not thinking of coming here, change everything you're doing, come here.
It's a different type of relationship, seeing people, in person and being able to interact. You'll
Yeah,
make new friends, you'll reestablish relationships you have with old friends, and it'll help your business.
absolutely.
It's hard to like quantify, the ROI you're going to get out of this because, you got to travel, there's a little bit of expense involved and just, the time commitment, all of that adds up. But we're CEOs of our businesses. We got to get out, and we've got to expand our thinking. And the educational events, the networking, you'll go home with a different perspective that's going to allow you to be a better operator of your business.
Couldn't agree more.
Hey,
Absolutely.
speaking of which, our friend Denise is here. Hey, Denise, how are
Denise,
you?
what's going? Did she say, "Hey Tom"? Only Denise.
Yeah,
Hey
well, yeah, I
Tom,
got a hold of
I'm
you.
not
You can,
here.
you can say hi to him if you want to, but she was probably admiring my hat.
You know what? I'm surprised she didn't call you Olu. She didn't get confused because you have the hat on. Once you put the hat on, I mean, we're
Well,
practically identical.
it could happen. It can happen. I like this hat, and I like the curved, brim. I don't
It's
know if that's old school or
it's
not,
all about the curve. You can't have a flat brim. You gotta bend it. And I throw it in
but
my back
that's
pocket
kind of,
sometimes.
isn't that like? I know it's a generational thing, I guess. The flat, bill is or brim, whatever you call it, is really popular, but I just can't. I don't roll that way. I need the curve.
Same. Always bending it, throw it in the back pocket, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Tom,
So
you're gonna be go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna drop the link to the website that's got all the information about the ISSA show.
And
And
if you're on the trade floor, that's where my talk is gonna be. I don't know exactly where, obviously probably in the residential side. It's gonna be 30 minutes, and I believe it's on the 13th. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be enough to where you can go back and really start thinking about your company and the team members in your company and bringing out the best in them. There's a saying that the only people who win in a small company are the owners, and sometimes not even the owners. But if you have a bigger vision, and it's okay if you don't have like a vision of a big company, you say, "Hey, I have my lifestyle business. I'm comfortable with this. I don't want to grow." But if you have a bigger vision, you need to think about it in a bigger way so that other people can see how they fit in. And that's the conversation we've been having. That's things that we're building in our company. How do we allow people to fit into our dream? It's not just my dream, it's not just my manager's dream, but how can every single one in our organization benefit from that vision? And some will, some won't. Like some will want to be here, some won't want to be here. So what? Someone else is waiting, and someone else is waiting for that opportunity that your company is going to provide to them.
that's an important thing to realize, to come to that realization, because when you start out running a house cleaning business, I presume any business, but we'll leave it to house cleaning because that's what we know. You know, some of the things that are obvious now weren't obvious then, and it kind of ties into that $50,000 account that you lost, and it was,
Mhm.
a big deal. And at some point, you come to the realization that you don't want to be all things to all customers either, and you figure out what your
Absolutely.
niche is, and you just rock that out, and know when to say no to customers that aren't your ideal customer.
Mhm.
You're going to be a lot more successful, and the same for team members.
I agree.
Everybody needs to be in alignment. Your cleaning professionals, your office staff, your customers, and ownership. Everybody needs to be going in the same direction, doing the same thing.
Mhm. And it's so key that you said that, Tom, because although I knew that early on, it's like one of those things that and because you know it, you think you're doing a good job at it, but you're just not. You talk about alignment. I thought I was just like, all right, well, here's the vision, talk about it once, and yeah, you're either aligned or you're not, right?
Remember, I
Right?
told you that on your first day.
We onboarded you. You heard the vision. Why aren't you living it? Or look at our beautiful core values. How come you're not living these core values that I told you about, but I don't expect you to remember or understand or embody? And we fell into that trap. We fell into that trap. And because of me, the leadership, I mean, the fish rots from the head kind of thing. But one of the things that we talk to team members when we're recruiting them is, hey, if you want to clean for the rest of your life, great. We'll love you for it. We always need cleaners. But if you actually want to build a career, you want to do something great, here's what we have. Here's what we're offering our team members. You could be part of that. And here's the A, B, C, D steps to get there. And you start realizing that you capture a better team member when you're able to communicate that, and you help them stay on longer as well, so that they can make that vision a reality in their if they want to be on part of the team. Because a lot of the people that come to us, they're coming to us because they just lost a job. No one's saying, hey, I want to clean for the rest of my life, this is my vision. And I can't say no one. I'm sure someone is very happy and that's their thing. But for the
Yeah,
majority of
I
people,
mean, yeah, there's a cohort out there that,
yeah,
that is their life's calling, and that's noble and awesome.
yeah,
But, you know, for there are other people who want to grow and do other things, and you're describing a career ladder, creating opportunity.
exactly. Exactly. I believe it was not, I believe it was Royce Ard who had said it. This was 2019. I was listening to him speak, and Royce and Jason, I forget Jason's last name, probably gave the best recruiting retention talk I've heard in our industry ever. And Royce said,
Jason Crop?
yes, that's exactly who. Yes. Royce said, your best employee is already working for you.
Mhm.
And we get so focused on recruiting, and I'm not telling anyone to stop recruiting. Recruiting is a full-time job. Recruiting is something that you never stop doing. It's like saying, hey, you shouldn't go out there and get leads for customers. It's the same thing. But we keep trying to find the A players all the time, and that's great. They're out there, but we have people within our organization that if they were led properly, if they understood the vision and they seen how it aligned with their professional, personal, financial goals, they would buy into that vision and become that A player in your organization. And I've seen it time and time over. Tom, have you seen something like that before?
Absolutely, all the time. It's you know, hiring an A player and developing them, giving the opportunity to be the A player are very different things. And
Exactly.
we all have people in our organization that have gifts and skills that we might not know about, we might not, tap into and create an environment and culture that nourishes and encourages people to grow and develop. And you were
Mhm.
talking about company size earlier, and you know, from a strategic standpoint, a lifestyle standpoint, you can do this with a small company, but if you make the decision to grow your company, then you're just creating that many more opportunities, right?
That's true. Very, very true. Very true. And then everybody gets to win, not just one person or a few people.
Yeah. What do
Yes.
you think about the idea of creating a career ladder where maybe you don't have that next level promotional opportunity? Do it with the understanding that, if your next promotion isn't here, we'll get behind you and support you moving on to another organization.
I love that. And I think that's key because sometimes the team member, no matter the vision, they can outgrow the company, and the company can outgrow that team member as well. We have, unfortunately, today, we had somebody resign. And not unfortunate, I mean, we had somebody resign and they're part of the management team. And one of the things was the direction we're going at the speed that we're going and the amount of pressure that comes from that. She self-selected out. She realized that she was honest. She said, hey, there are people in this organization right now that are better suited for my position, and I'm just taking up the seat. So we want to support her in wherever she's going. She's been on the team for 4 years now, great member of the team. But this next level that we're going, she's saying, hey, I can't handle the pressures of where we're going right now.
Hmm.
So I think it's very important, and that's one of the things that we have to get comfortable with is talking to our team members about their personal, professional, financial goals. If you're not doing reviews with your team members, letting them know where they stand, getting to understand where they're trying to be as well, I think you're doing them a disservice. I used to have a commander. He said, if you're not counseling, that's what the Army calls reviews. If you're not counseling your soldiers, you're failing them.
Okay.
And for years, we had people come into our company and it's like, hey, we teach you how to clean. Here's our core values. It's on the wall. Don't you forget it. Right. And go out there and clean. And 2 years in, we've never told them where they stood in the company. We never told them how to actually advance in the company. Not that there was really an advancement plan back then. And we never even said, hey, what are you looking to do? Where do you see yourself going?
Yeah.
Right. And I think there's people in our organizations. I know there are people in your organization right now. And I'm talking to you that own the cleaning companies. And Tom, you still own the cleaning company as well. There are people in your organization that would love to own a cleaning company. And hearing that to majority of cleaning business owners, that's scary. They're going to steal our customers.
If
Right.
if I could share a story, I know of at least one cleaning business owner that used to be a former employee of yours.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
and
Feel free to share.
she actually took foundations with us,
Mhm.
maybe twice.
Twice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you were there as a leader. So, um, you're creating an environment though that people want to work in. So, it's the upside is much bigger than any potential downside because you're creating a culture that people want to be part of. I can grow
Exactly.
here too. I mean, my goodness, look how Olu's helping this person start their own business.
Mhm.
She was kind of in your territory,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. We're right overlap. There's overlap right there, And what's awesome is we're able to send her work as well, and she can get a 60% split. We're able to get a 40% split, and boom, just take care of that. We're gonna make sure we pay you out. We handle the customer aspect. You handle your insurance aspect. You handle your team. So the recruiting, is on her when we send her customers and everything. And it's a healthy relationship because there really is enough. And that's once we saw that, like, hey, there's people that want to start their own business, and we're not afraid of that. If somebody says, hey, I want to start my own cleaning company, but not with you, go ahead, do your thing. But we saw that and we said, hey, how can we help them start their own under our brand, something like licensing?
Mhm.
They handle the cleaning and the recruiting. We handle all the complicated stuff. We'll handle the customer logistics. We'll handle the marketing aspect, the SEO. You don't have to worry about that. We'll take care of the brand. We'll handle all of the management aspect, kind of like Aspen Dental, for example. It's the dentist, they own the actual dental work, but the big corporation, it's all private equity. They own the management of that. So, hey, we'll take care of all this. You take care of this, and you pay us X. So there's ways to help your team members grow within your company, and then teach them how to grow outside of that while still earning from their growth as well. And if you help more people get more of what they want, you'll be able to get more of what you want. It's as simple as that. And a lot of people want to, not a lot of people, but some people do like the idea of starting their own business, but they're afraid. I don't understand this. I don't understand that. I don't understand where my customers are coming from. I don't understand. I don't want to get on the phone and sell to a customer. I'm very good at cleaning. I can
Yeah.
teach somebody to clean. I would rather clean. Oh, I can bring some people in as well. I have people that do want to work, that are hard workers. I can get them squared away, right? Whether it's family members, things of that nature. But can you handle all that technical aspect? So
Is that something that you currently are working on and building out now?
Exactly. So the GM that we brought in, that was kind of his specialty. He had I don't know if you probably heard of Kirby vacuums.
Don't know if I have.
Okay, so they used to go door to door and sell vacuums to you door to
Oh,
door. And I
Kirby
worked for this
vacuums. Yeah,
company.
yeah, yeah. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I worked for this company back in 2010, and I worked for another company called Intrinsic Consulting, and they both had the same model. Basically, you come in, you learn how to sell, and you go out there, you do your thing. After hitting certain metrics, then they would give you a team. So you'd be now in charge of a team, and it's your job to make sure that the team uh, was on point, that they were going in there and doing their thing. And after the team hit certain metrics, you were brought in. And intrinsic consulting, they changed it. Whenever you became part of that management team that would have your own operation, they stopped paying you on Friday and they pay you on Monday. And a portion of your paycheck went into opening your own location. So that way you can have the money to invest in that location. And the
Okay.
reason that they changed the pay on Monday instead of Friday is because if you pay somebody on a Monday, they're less likely to spend all their paycheck. But if you pay somebody if you pay somebody on Monday, yeah, they're less likely to spend all their paycheck. But if you pay them on Friday, guess what? It's the weekend. Got to let
You got all
loose.
weekend
Got
to
to
spend it.
exactly. So then they put you through different management training, and you'd be able to open your own location. Now, the location is owned by one parent company, one umbrella company, but you're licensed through them. So you get to represent their name and all that stuff. All you have to worry about is X, and they focus on the big picture. So one of our GM that we brought in, that was his thing. That's what he did. He had a large distribution. He had team members under him that he promoted. His big thing was recruiting them and helping coach them, finding the people that wanted to grow, that wanted to be successful. And that's what we're working on right now with our company. Something
Awesome.
like that. There's more, obviously, I'm going to share during ISSA, but this is kind of
We'll be hearing more about this when you present in Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
And like we were saying earlier, we are pretty much a month away from being there. Got a lot of great education, a lot of networking, a lot of fun. I had the discount code I dropped in chat. You want to, and I dropped the website in chat as well, where you can get more information and you can register. You need to go if you're serious about building a professional company. If you want to create more value for yourself and your other stakeholders, if you want to have some fun. I mean, we could sit here for the next half hour rattling off all the reasons that you want to do this, but I've never known anybody who's gone to convention and then said, I really kind of regret doing that, or I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
It's usually the other way around. It's like, God, I should have been doing this a long time ago.
A long time ago. Exactly. And it's amazing how many people don't even know this community exists. So if you have a competitor, yes, I said a competitor, drop them a line, tell them about this. And it sounds crazy, but it's kind of like playing sports, or I have my chessboard out here and I play with my children all the time and I spank them in chess. I'm not getting better. They're getting better. My daughter almost beat me the other day. And I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened here? They're getting better. But if I'm playing with people that are at a higher level, I'm improving, even if I get beat every single time. So imagine if your competitors were charging $25 per hour to clean a freaking house. And that's why Susie calls and says, my last person did it for $60. Right? Imagine if your competitors understood how to become professional cleaning companies. What would that do to your market? What would that do for you? Simple as that.
Because that's really where the competition is, isn't it?
Exactly.
Ola, I'm looking forward to seeing you in a month.
Same here, Tomcat.
I'll bring a hat to you.
I like it.
Appreciate you letting me borrow it.
Absolutely. No, you can keep that. You can keep that. I need a good brim hat though, like one I can fold over. All right. Whatever
Okay,
you
I
bring
can
has
hook
to be
you up.
good.
I can
I
hook you
like it.
up.
I like it.
So we'll go ahead and we'll call this a wrap for today. I will see you in a month, and
Yes, sir.
I hope our audience will join us, because we're going to have a great time, and it's going to be a good experience, and we're going to learn a lot. We're going to build relationships, and it's kind of what it's all about, right?
And we're gonna crush it.
Crush it.
Crush
10,
it.
maybe 11.
No,
11.
11 out of 10.
Okay.
Take
So we're
care,
going to,
everyone.
okay. We'll see y'all soon. Bye.